Hey Reggie, I wanted to get your thoughts on this. Other YouTubers have gone on and said that Gene lied about saying he saw a check for $1 million for Tupac, and it was on Doggy Diamond's YouTube and things of that nature. I just wanted to get your thoughts on that situation and people saying that they're catching Gene in a lie or something like that. Just wanted to get your thoughts.
I heard that on the Piers Morgan, and I hate even addressing this particular dude because he's such a joke. He just goes and listens to stuff, and wherever he's at, he just makes stuff up as he go. Y'all got to remember, me and John tapes on Sundays, right? We tape Sunday mornings, and then we drop everything out through the week. So I'm sure Gene Deal going to respond to this because this guy can't make up his mind. And so I heard I heard Gene Gill talk about the check that he saw, the Black Ground Records, and which we all know Barry Handkerchief owns and all of that. But he just pretty much said, now he was insinuating like that possibly $1 million check was for the hit for Tupac, but he never said that. But my point is that this particular dude that's saying this, he's every day, I swear, if he don't do 5 videos a week about me having something to do with the murder of Tupac, and so now I guess I'm supposed to have a relationship with Puffy in his mind. I never met Puffy. I've been in Puffy presence maybe 3 times. And that's with Suge. And the one time y'all know about with Tupac at the Soul Train Music Awards when we had that little gunplay. So, I don't know. This dude just says whatever he wants to say, how he wants to say it. So, I was glad to hear that he didn't go on a big platform like me and like that and put Reggie Wright name in the middle of it. But that just goes to show y'all, for people that like Reggie, like Gene, don't like Reggie or don't like Gene or whatever, that hey, this particular dude, and I hate to say his snitch ass name, so I'm not gonna say it. Y'all know who I'm talking about. But this clown is making up shit for whatever platform he's on at that particular time. Y'all know that clown, snitch ass nigga accused me of being involved in Tupac's murder 5 to 6 times a week, minimum. But then he goes on that platform and he blames other people. I don't get it. I don't understand why y'all support people like that. But I guess I can be happy that he didn't go on a big platform like that and bring my name up in the bullshit. But y'all gotta see shit like that. I'm not no defender of Gene Deals, y'all know that. I don't know how Gene feels about me these days or whatever. But I can honestly say all I ever heard Gene do was say he saw that check for $1 million and he wondered why Von Zip would be having a check for $1 million because he didn't know of him having any artist or label. That's all I ever heard him say. I never heard Gene say that check was given for the murder of Tupac. We might have assumed that I kind of try to connect the dots and make y'all understand on a segment that John and I did probably about 2 months ago, where I try to explain like, okay, Jimmy Henchman, Von Zip, this big dude, I don't want to say his name publicly, this big dude from out here, that's the right hand of Barry Handkerchief that also managed Tank, Mac 10 at one time, Timberland, people like that. Okay, I knew him and Zip was cool, so that would make sense if anybody ever really wanted to investigate that. But hey, I don't know, y'all. It's a good thing. It's a good thing, and we'll talk about this later in the segments, that the family is deciding to do this investigation, because I can tell they confused. They believe in the Puffy stuff, the Diddy stuff, but if they go talk to anybody in law enforcement, anybody down there in Vegas, they gonna tell them the truth. And so if this attorney office is just not trying to milk them for money, and they really trying to get to the truth, then y'all gonna stop listening to all these motherfuckers. This motherfucker that's trying to put out something, y'all know that old guy that tried to muddy up my name 10 years ago with Frank. And then Frank wanted to come and apologize to me. And he told him, don't do that. You're going to mess up everything we've been doing. You're going to apologize to Reggie. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The one that came on my platform with me and John and goes, what are y'all looking at, nigga? Y'all remember that guy? Yeah. But now he out there talking about he got all this evidence and it's a cover-up because he want to mess up the Tupac investigation and the Keefe D case because he don't want to admit that, like Nick Broomfield did. I got it wrong. He said it. I got it wrong. But this particular guy won't admit it. He won't just move on, get this out of his life. He just want to keep making money off this community because he know it's very beneficial. Peace, Mount First.
And just to be fair, and it doesn't mean that this is what was said because I haven't watched the video, but there is a video from 4 years ago on Doggy Diamond TV that does say, the title of the video is, Gene Deal, I saw the check that was paid for the Tupac hit and who got paid for it. So I'm not saying that, that's exactly what he says in the video because, titles are different. But
that's what I'm about to say. Yeah. And like I said, he insinuates it. If you listen to it, you will believe it. But what people insinuate or what you believe, I'm one now that, what did you say? I want to hear, what did you say? And I think that's all he ever said, was that he saw a check for $1 million. And he always wondered why this guy got a check for $1 million. It didn't make sense to him. And so that's all I heard him say, to be honest.
And then the other thing about the other guy who came on the live chat is when he said that word that you quoted him as saying, he actually said it with the R at the end.